Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy,
Skinny Penis.
I honestly really had a lot of fun with my last video, where I did a Q&A and I did some interaction with my audience. All like 5 of you. I really like my interactions with people out in the wild, and if I'm being perfectly honest, these videos are a lot easier to edit than watching the commercials. So I figured today I could go a step further. I am going to go through the comments of a lot of my videos and just review the comments that are left there, because why the fuck not? So go grab a beer, go grab your parents, and pull up some seats for them, and let's see what's in my comments. Catty Player says, "Man, like I said, it's best you use your webcam and make reactions about this weird ads." I want to be real with you guys, just right out the gate. I am never going to show my face. Or rather, I am almost positive that I'm never going to show my face on this channel. I really value my anonymity, even though I understand I'm probably not the most famous person on YouTube right now. Wait, when did I get 18 subs? So I thought I still had like 5. There's a part of me that likes being a nobody on the internet because I can basically make any joke I want and get away with it for the most part. Also, if by some miracle the whole YouTube thing works out and I can monetize it to the point where I don't need to have a job anymore, that does also come with the risk of getting a bit of fame. And the idea of having my face tied to that fame is not really, it doesn't settle well with me. Because then that opens you up a little bit easier to doxing and people showing up at your house and what have you. I'm probably jumping the gun a little bit, but I've seen content creators show their face early in their career by accident or tie their username to their real name, and it has led to a lot of disastrous consequences for them down the road. Kind of in the same ballpark as Dream posting a picture of his cat in his kitchen, and then somebody with absolutely no time on their hands using that picture to find an old real estate listing of his house, and then leaking all of that to the public, because everybody on the internet is just an average human being with no psychotic issues. Also, I have warrants in 41 states and I don't want them knowing it's me. Reagan Gamer 2 says, "Nice job, fun edit, nice job, fire emoji, 100 emoji, muscles emoji, clapping emoji, thumbs up emoji." Thank you, Reagan. That comment is on the second video that I ever posted on my channel, which was basically my first commentary video that I ever made, and it's about all the weird ads that pop up whenever you go on Twitch. But this was also the first time that I had ever used DaVinci Resolve, and I honestly had no clue how frame rates work or anything like that whenever I went into it. So the gameplay footage that I included with it is just so choppy. I mean, look at this. Don't you just feel like you're watching the footage of a very skilled video editor? Because I don't. Backpack Comics actually responded to my last video and said, "I'm glad you're going to get lit with your father." Actually, quick update on that. My dad actually bought some edibles, but he kind of backed out at the last minute because he hadn't done them in a while, which, like, I totally understand. So basically what I did is I bought a bag of toffee bites that were basically like butterscotch, where you just put it in your mouth and suck on it until it's gone. And I would just consume a couple of those right before bed, just so I wasn't whacked out during the day and drowsy, since I was at a higher altitude than I am now. One night I took them 2 hours before I went to sleep, and I didn't really feel anything, so I just gave up and went to sleep. And then I woke up about 5 a.m. to go to the bathroom, and when I got up, I thought I was still just groggy from being asleep. But when I was standing there, over the toilet, taking a nice long piss, I realized halfway through the piss that I wasn't breathing and I was starting to get weak. So I caught a quick breath and I had to put my hands on the wall to keep myself steady. And let me tell you, I am really proud of myself for not missing the bowl when that happened. But after I was done, I quickly made it back to my bed, passed out right on my bed, and I thought to myself, oh shit, I am not in a presentable state right now. I have to wake up in like 3 or 4 hours, and I don't need to interact with anybody in this state, including my parents, or I am just going to act awkward the entire time. So I went back to sleep as fast as I could. I slept another 3 or 4 hours, and when I woke up, I was honestly all better, all sober again, and I ate every last crumb of food that my mom made me for breakfast. Also, I got to play a little bit of golf with my dad for Father's Day, which I think was cool. Hope you had a nice trip, dude. Indeed I did. Cool to learn a little bit about you. Gonna probably check out some of your commercial videos. Whatever you do, don't start with the one with the panda on it. That's the worst one. Starting out streaming is literally the worst. I remember when I started, it was like 2 months without viewers, and still I started getting some. So one of the big reasons that I went with the whole deer thing, and the reason that I became Devenison online, is because I specifically wanted to start as a Twitch streamer. And I had heard through multiple sources that Twitch staff really like deer.
Thank you. It's really not that. I think a lot of you gamers are actually white supremacists. Sorry. Just a fact of how I feel.
Yeah, remember when that happened?
So in my spare time, I go out to my yard. In my spare time, I go out to my yard and I prance around and I eat grass. And I just watch it because it helps me feel like in tune with my dear self. So I do my best.
Maybe one day I'll do some streams again, but honestly, I like the whole YouTube thing. I'm not gonna lie. Gamer Odyssey says, "Nicey-o." Well, Gamer Odyssey, thank you. Haunt says, Twitch does not need to ban gambling. IDK, those sports bookies are feckin' weird, bro. So I'm gonna drop a bit of a hot take on you guys. Actually, this isn't even a hot take. This is actually just the truth. I see a lot of people on the whole Twitch gambling thing say that they are promoting gambling to kids. They aren't. They're promoting gambling to adults. The streams themselves are only open to people who are 18 and over. And the kids that somehow find a way around that to watch these gambling streams, the responsibility lies on the parents to make sure that they know that gambling is bad, not the content creator themselves. Although, to come back to what Haunt was saying, some of those crypto gambling sites are actually pretty sketchy because there's no real regulation in it. And if you do decide to gamble on these, you really need to do your research before you send some of your bitcoins their way. Because I have heard horror stories of people that have sent crypto to a gambling site and won a lot and then all of a sudden couldn't pull any of it out. Also, Haunt hosts a really cool podcast. You should go check it out. I'll drop a link down below. This one guy responded to me in French, and I had to run it through a translator. Translated, it says, "My friend's big like of support for your video and a very good day." So I responded with, "Thank you for your support. Sorry if this sounds weird, I typed this in a translator. Haha." Which, as we all know, of course, translates to this in French.
Merci pour votre soutien. Désolé si cela semble bizarre. J'ai tapé ceci dans un traducteur à...
And for the last one for today, Captain Nizzy Dunks says, "You cannot defeat us." Which is, of course, a callback to one of my older videos. Good going on this video. Was so fun. And yeah, a group video sounds really good, or some sort of podcast. Now that's an idea. This was in response to me in a video saying that the only way that I would do Let's Plays is if I did it with a group of people, kind of like Oni Plays or Game Grumps. But I'll be honest, I've been leaving on this radio channel as background noise during work. It basically plays nothing but Coast to Coast AM 24/7. Which was a call-in radio show hosted by a guy named Art Bell. That ran for a really, really long time. And they would basically encourage people to call in and talk about supernatural things like ghosts or UFOs. Honestly, I think it would be really cool to have a live show with some friends each week, where we gave people the opportunity to call in and just talk and shoot the shit. But I think I would have to stream it on YouTube, mostly because they are probably going to be more forgivable to us if some tard decides to call in and start screaming racial slurs trying to get us off the air. But yeah, that's just a thought I had in my head. I really like doing these videos where I interact with my audience. So please, I don't care what you say or how you say it, feel free to leave a comment under any one of my videos for me to look at. You may wind up in one of my videos. I also do really like interacting with you guys, so thank you to those that do interact with me. It does mean a lot to me. For those of you that watch this video all the way through to the end, I have a huge favor to ask you. If nothing, can you please leave the following comment down below my video to let me know that you watched it all the way through? Pass the tuna down. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like what I do, leave a like and a comment and subscribe to my channel. If you don't like what I do, please do it anyway. Please, I really need the subs. And that's it for me today. I'm out. See y'all later.